Hey friends, it's Len here at 1A Auto. Today I'm working on a 2007 Hyundai Elantra. I'm going to show you how to do some headlamp assemblies. It's going to be very simple. I want to be the guy that shows you how to do it. If you need these or any other part, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. Thanks. So right here on the back side of the headlamp assembly, you've got a little wiring harness. I'm just going to grab this little piton right here, give it a little squeeze, pull it off. We always take a peek inside our wiring harnesses, make sure there's no funny colors, rust or water or debris, rainbow colors. Looks pretty great. We'll set that aside. We're going to take a 10 millimeter. We're going to remove this bolt right here and this bolt right here. I'm going to do that by turning them to the left, which is counterclockwise. There's our two bolts. They both look the same. Can't mix those up. That's always nice. Just going to grab our headlamp assembly, see if we can give it a little tug. There we are. See if I can get this backside off. Okay. Lift it up. We'll pull it out just like that. And now we've removed our headlamp assembly. This is the original headlamp assembly from our 2007 Hyundai Elantra that we just removed. And we have our brand new quality 1A Auto part right here. As you can tell, they're both the exact same shape on the outside. That looks great. The only difference is, wow, this one looks much prettier than that old one, right? Garbage. Let's get rid of it. First though, let's talk about a couple things. Up here, we have the holes where we mounted it, right? There's two of them. Up here, same thing. 1, 2. Looking good. Let's spin them around real quick. On the back side here, you've got where your bulbs go into. There's 3 of them, okay? You could remove these if you wanted to. Take a look inside there. See if I can get it off real quick. So that's where your bulbs are, okay? There's another one here, here, and here's your connector. We'll go over here. Same thing. Boom, 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 connector. Looks pretty great. So as you can tell, this assembly right here is a quality part and it's ready to be installed into your vehicle. So if you need this or any other part, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. So here we go. We have our brand new assembly. We're going to go ahead and install it, right? One thing to notice is that you still need to put in some bulbs. You've got one there, here, and here. All I'm going to do is either get some new ones, we can do that, or we can just put this one aside for now, come over to our old assembly, and we'll take out the old ones, right? If these were still good and you were liking them before, well, you're probably still going to be good and you're still going to like them now. So we'll just take off all these little covers. This one right here has actually got the bulb in it, so that's kind of cool. Set all these aside. Right here, this is an electrical connector. It's pretty basic. You just kind of grip it, pull it off. It's pretty easy. Set this aside a little bit. This piece right here, all you're going to do is just grab it. Sorry. Pull it off to the side. We're going to grab our bulb, being careful not to touch the actual bulb itself. Take a look at it. Looks like it's still in great condition. I would reuse this bulb, so I'll set that aside as well. We'll move along. Here's another bulb right here. This one right here, you're just going to grab it, give it a twist. Pops right out. Take a look at it. Looks like we should replace this bulb actually. The filament inside's no good, so we're going to get a new bulb for this one. And we'll move along. So now that we've got our bulbs out of our old assembly, we'll set that aside so we can recycle it, dispose of it properly, say whatever you want to say. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to go ahead and remove all these. Give it a little twist. I want a little twist. I want a little twist. Perfect. Here we go. We've got this right here, right? Let's get our old bulb in it. I'm just going to take it, swap it over to the new one. Put it in the right hole. Give it a little twist. Here we are. Get this lined up. Turn it to the right to lock it in. This one right here, I had a bulb just kind of hanging around, so I'm just going to go ahead and install that for the purpose of the video. Give it a little twist. See if I can get it locked in. I'm going to go a little further than that. Just grab some pliers. Do you need to use pliers for this? I hope you don't, but in case you do, I'm going to see if I can turn it the right way here. Sorry. There it is. We locked those two connectors in, so that's in there. We'll move over to this one. Just take this, slide that aside. Inside the assembly, there's two little dots, and that's where those two dots sit into, okay? So we're just gonna take it, get it lined up. Slides in just like that. There we are, give it a little wiggle, feels great. Take our connector, slide it over, give it a little tug, feels good. Let's move along. We'll grab the right cover, turn that to the right, it's locked in. Grab this one, turn it to the right, let's see if I can get it here. This one's a tight one. Boy, oh boy, super tight. Doesn't help, I'm not a lefty. Here we are. Perfect. Looks like we should be clear to go ahead and install this into the vehicle now. So now it's time to go ahead and install our brand new assembly here. We've got this right here, this right here. One goes in this right here, and one goes in that right there. Okay? So those are just gonna kind of pop right in, and then the top's where the anchor bolt's gonna be. I just sprayed them with a little bit of penetrant spray, so when the bolts go in, they should go in a little easier. So now I'm going to be careful not to scratch any of my paint. Just going to see if I can weasel it in there. Should slide in. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay. That looks pretty good. Ah-ha-ha, that's the good sound. Bonk, bonk. That's my thing. I'm gonna take my 10mm head bolts here. I'm gonna leave it a little loose so I can get this one started. This one I can tighten right up because the other one's already started. And there's only 2 bolts, so once it bottoms out, just like that, I'm just gonna give it a little bit more. That feels pretty good. It's just plastic. I don't want to risk breaking any of this plastic right here. Buying myself another one of these. Bottomed out, a little bit more. And there it is, friends. So right here, this is the adjuster. It's very easy to do. All you're gonna do is use something like a Phillips head screwdriver. You're gonna come down through this little slot right here. And then you just turn this. As you turn it, it turns the little cog. It makes your headlamps go up or down. There's no adjustment for side to side, just to let that be said. But when you do up and down, that's that, okay? So lastly, we've got our little connector here. We're just gonna go ahead and take it, click it in. All right, so here we go. I've got the key in the on position. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the parking lights and the headlights. Now I'm gonna go ahead with the high beams. Now I'm going to do the directionals, starting with left. And now the right. There we go. Looks like everything works great. We'll turn the key back off, and off we go.
This is a basic tutorial on how to aim the headlights on your vehicle. Find the axis of your headlights. This is usually indicated with a small dot or the headlight bulb size on the lens. If not, it's the actual center point of your headlight bulb. Transfer this mark to a vertical wall with a preferably dark color that'll allow you to back up 25 feet. Pull up and find the center line of your vehicle as well as the center line of your headlight axis. Mark the wall with the height of the headlights and a straight line going across at that axis height. Back your vehicle up 25 feet from the wall to the front edge of your vehicle's headlights. Turn your headlights on and locate the adjusting screw, usually on the back side of your headlights. You'll want to rotate this until the passenger hotspot or focus of the beam is approximately 2 inches below the line and the driver's side is 4 inches below the line. We change the heights on each side so you can still get a good beam to the off side of the road on the passenger side and have the driver's side low enough to not blind oncoming traffic.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1aauto.com for quality auto parts shipped to your door, the place for DIY auto repair. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button.